Hello and welcome everybody to JC Impact. I'm Brother Jackie Cannell and I'm your leader for JC Impact, and I'm excited about the opportunity to be able to share some thoughts with you. I wrote down a statement that I want to give to you, and it's a powerful statement, and that is this: the greatest management challenge is yourself. Wouldn't you agree with that? That the greatest challenge that we face every day is not the obstacles around us, it's not the people that are around us, but it's the person within us. The greatest management challenge is ourselves. Wow, what a statement. You must manage your moods or they will surely manage you. Here are 11 ways I want to give you quick 11 things for you to think about in managing your moods. If you're going to be a great leader, you can't let your moods manage you, but you've got to manage your moods. So number one, you may want to write this down. Prepare yourself for mood changes. Prepare yourself for mood change. That is, get yourself mentally ready to deal with it because, hey, you know as well as I do, they're coming. Those mood changes are on their way. We wake up every day and the weather changes within ourselves, and we've got to be ready, prepared for mood changes. And then secondly, the mood that you create is the climate you're going to carry with you all day long. If you get up and your life is in a storm, and you carry that storm outside of your house into the work world, that storm is going to be with you all day. You've got to make sure that the mood that you create is the climate you'll deal with all day long. So before you walk out of your house, create a mood that's bright and shiny and good on the inside of you. You'll be amazed at how that will change the atmosphere around you. And then determine to manage your moods. Again, said it in the beginning, don't let your moods manage you, but manage your moods. Have you ever heard somebody say, or maybe you've even said it yourself, I'm just in a bad mood? Well, you know what? What that tells me is you're not managing your moods. You've got to learn to manage your moods. Make sure you do that. And then don't internalize negative moods. Don't let negative moods get on the inside of you and take root. You don't need to do that. Don't internalize all that stuff because the more you internalize it, the more it's going to take control of your life, your mind, your actions, the way you speak, the way you walk, the way you talk, everything about you. So don't internalize your negative moods. Keep them on the outside. Don't let them get on the inside. And then get acquainted with your cycles and your seasons. We all go through the ups and the downs of life. We all go through the mountaintops and the valleys. I've learned in my life that kind of predictable some of the seasons that I go through, and I need to learn to prepare myself for those cycles and seasons. And then accept responsibility for your moods. Don't blame it on everybody else. Don't pin the tail on everybody else for your bad mood. Don't do that. Accept responsibility for your moods. You're in charge of that. You're the one that regulates that. You're the one that controls that. Nobody else does. You've got to take responsibility for it as a leader. And then I like the next one. You may want to write this down. Cultivate the happiness habit. Cultivate the happiness habit. Get in a habit of being happy. And now I'm not talking about being foolish, but I'm talking about being pleasant. Get in a habit of being a happy person. Happiness is something that is on the inside of you. And I want you to create a habit that's called the happiness habit. You'll be glad you did. And then tune your thinking dial. Tune your thinking dial. When you find your mind going toward a bad mood, adjust the dial. Get it back on the happiness station. Get your mind back in the place that it ought to be. Don't let it get out of tune. Make sure that you're directing the dial in the right place to adjust yourself so that you don't find yourself going down the wrong road with the wrong attitude. Use your body language to change your mind. I've learned in my life that if I'll get a bounce in my step and I'll kind of get some energy about myself, then I can, my body language will kind of help me change the way I'm thinking. If you're dragging around all day long and your body language is just defeated and beat up, then obviously your mental state is not going to be very healthy. Cause your body to come alive. Cause your body to come awake. As you do that, you'll be able to manage the way you think a little bit better. And then reprogram your memory bank. if you're thinking about if things that are making you in a bad mood are things that are in your memory bank that keeps popping up, then reprogram it. Rather than letting it be programmed with aggravations and defeat and struggles and anger and all this stuff, reprogram it to think on the good things, the things that are great, the things that are successful, the things that make you good. Reprogram your thinking as you look at yourself. And then ask yourself, what's the advantage of continuing on with this stinking thinking? If you're in a bad mood, you got to get out of that, guys. You've got to realize that this mood can be changed, and you're the one that regulates that. Nobody else does that for you. So what's the point in keeping on with stinking thinking? Change the way you think, and I believe you'll be glad you did. Great leaders learn to manage themselves first, not everybody else. We have to take control of ourselves. And I believe that if you'll learn to manage your moods, you're going to be on the track to be a great leader, and people will be willing to follow you. Nobody wants to follow anybody that's always discouraged and defeated and doubtful. But if you'll change your mood, get yourself up every day, put on the climate of success, dress yourself for success, get your mind calibrated to the place that you believe in what you're doing, and don't let your bad moods dictate your day. But instead, change the way you think, and you'll change the way you live your day. God bless you. Thanks for tuning in to Impact Leadership. I'm so glad you did. Can't wait to see you next time at the same time. God bless you. I'll talk to you later. You are a leader. I believe in you.